The true Jews of Israel are your black ancestors.
Anyway, there's something else you should know. Before the night is over, one of you will betray me.
This is some bull crap. I'm the only one whose the color was supposed to be in this thing.
You know, the stuff that's come out about how the Jews stole the black race's identity? That the lost tribes of Judah were actually all Africans? You didn't hear about this? Black people are actually the Jews, and people like Kyle have taken that from them?
Everyone, I have a brief announcement to make. Jesus was black. Jesus was black.
Let's see, Jesus can't be black.
What do you mean he can't be black?
He can't be black. Maybe we could make Jesus another color.
How about white?
So, would you tell them who the true people of the Bible are?
The black people.
Say that again?
The black people. All right. And when I first came in the Torah, and there was nothing but black people, and I just got kind of upset finally after, and I says, how come it's just the black people? Where do I belong? And it takes time, and we call it revelation. And it takes time to be able to accept this. Look at how long it took you to go through Christianity. And it takes time for the Holy Spirit to draw you into this and to give you the wisdom and knowledge that you are the true people of Israel.
In America, there was a slave trade. And a lot of the slaves, a very high percentage of them, came from Western Nigerian ports. And in America today, you see a very large movement of African Americans who say that they're the real chosen people, that they're the children of Israel, they're the Judeans. You know, so what are they just trying to create an identity for themselves because they were slaves, or is there really something here? And the answer is most likely there is something there. And most likely maybe that they were the original Israelites, and maybe that the Jewish people today who are white, Caucasian people came in a little bit later on.
So Zephaniah 3:10, from beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, my worshippers, the daughter of my dispersed ones, shall bring my offering.
Praise the Most High. So the scripture is saying that the Most High's dispersed people, it's saying the Israelites have been scattered. So the Bible teaches the chosen people will not be in the land of Israel in the end times. They're going to be in different locations, right? And he says the location where you're going to find the Israelites are beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. Yo, Nell, real quick, do you know what continent Ethiopia is in?
No, I do not know.
So do you know about Africa, right?
Yes.
So like the way Africa is, yeah, is you got Ethiopia over here, and then you've got rivers that are at the border of Ethiopia that separate Ethiopia from the rest of Africa. It separates Ethiopia from Congo, from Nigeria, from Ghana, etc., right? So now what the Bible is saying, and that river that separates Ethiopia, you might have heard about it, it's called the Nile River. Have you heard about the Nile River before?
I have heard of the Nile River.
All right, sis. So check this out, right? Here's how the Bible prophecy goes. Here's how you know the Israelites are black people, right? Bring the verse out again, King.
From beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, my worshippers, the daughter of my dispersed ones, shall bring my offering.
Praise the Most High. So he says, beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, that's where the Israelites are. So beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, all of them countries are just black African countries. So that's showing that God is saying in the end times, the true Israelites will be in Africa. And we know, like, you, sister, now, you live in America, right?
Yes.
How did your ancestors get to America? Where did they come from?
We came from Africa, right?
Exactly. The same place where God said the Israelites would be. So we've got a bunch of biblical prophecies that prove the real Israelites would be in Africa and would be scattered to America, the Caribbean, in slavery.
Abraham has never been white. He came from Ur, of the Chaldees, which is a city just built by Nimrod. And Nimrod is the son of Cush. Cush is a black man.
Cush is a black man.
Of course. Then how can Abraham, which is a Shona word actually, be a white man?
Lembas are the original Hebrews, and they were scattered, as you know.
and they crossed into Africa. So they were scattered all over.
The Igbos, like the Hebrews in the Bible, have a priestly clan. This priestly clan, we have a priestly clan that in Igbo, if you come to any Igbo village, if you ask any Igbo person you come across, we have a priestly clan that count our years, that count our calendar, keep our calendar. They offer sacrifices and prayers and oblations and everything to God. We have this priestly clan. Like I mentioned, our tradition now has been mingled with idol worship. So most of these things are being done now to idols.
For instance, if you go to Ghana today, down here, you will find that the Ghanaians have a tribe called the Ashanti. The Ashanti tribe are from an area they identify in Israel called Ashan. Ashan is a Hebrew word that means smoke, and it relates to the burning. Why? Because when Jerusalem was burning, these people left Israel and they ended up in these African regions. These Ashanti people, they identify their Almighty Creator as someone called Yeme, or they have the word spelled is N-G-N-N-Y-E-M-E, O-N-Y-E-M-E. On Yeme, but they don't pronounce the O and the N. So the Yeme, the word M, the letter M, is interchangeable in the ancient Ashanti language with W. There would be Yahweh.
3 verse 10. From beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, Cush, my supplants, even the daughter of my dispersed, shall bring mine offering. Pretty interesting. It says that the dispersed of Israel are beyond the rivers of Cush. I thought they was only in Europe and in Asia. So let me get this straight. The Most High said that the dispersed of Israel are in the opposite side of the rivers of Cush. Wow. So what's the opposite side of East Africa? Hey, that would be West Africa. Get out of here.
And if you actually look at ancient maps in 1736 and ancient maps in 1747 of Africa, you'll find a country called Negro Land and the Kingdom of Judah. This is of utmost importance for us to understand how YAHUAH is gathering the 12 tribes that are scattered abroad. If you were to look at an African map today, the Kingdom of Judah right on the Gulf of Guinea appears today in the present day Republic of Benin and the nation of Togo.
The funniest part about this whole entire thing with the whole Jews and everything is everybody's so quick to point about the Jews, but yes, you're right and wrong, because, well, the synagogue, or those who claim they are Jews but are not, it's the Jewish people that are doing it, not the Jews. The Jewish people are the ones that claim to be Jews and are not. The ones that say that they are of Semitic descent when, well, Semitic was Middle Eastern or dark-skinned Hebrews. So they took the Hebrew language, twisted it, made their own thing, when in reality they're from Russia, Poland, Europe. That's not Middle Eastern. So yes, it's the Jews doing it. No, it's the false Jews, because the Jews were dark-skinned, black, Afro-Asiatic. You're welcome.
with your head top. And let me tell you something, family. I am pro-black, right? I am pro-black. And you know why? Because God is pro-black. You know why? Because God chose the black man from the start, man. He chose the black man, Adam, to live in his presence in paradise. God could have put a white man in the paradise of Eden. God could have put a Chinese man in the paradise of Eden. God could have even made an Eskimo live with him in paradise. But no, God made a black man and put him in paradise to live with him. You know why? Because God's trying to live in paradise with the black people. And guess what? I'm black and I stand on that. I'm going to be in that paradise with God, hey, God willing, with the black God. And I'm going to look at God, I'm going to say, hey, he black like me. That's my daddy. You know what I'm saying? Praise the Most High. And anyone that's trying to chat some lies on that and trying to say that my dad is not black, I say, you must not know about my dad. Let me show you where he's black. And I can show them. But guess what? They don't want to see it. You know why? Because, bro, you know why. But hey, we need to start loving the black skin because the black skin is divine. The black skin is godly. This is the image of the highest power. The highest power in heaven sits on a throne above everything. That's the Most High in Yeshua. And if you see them on the throne, you're seeing black skin. Yeah? Real black excellence. The Most High. Blackness sits most high on the throne of God. Thus saith the holy way of the Bible, man. So, yo, embrace the black, bro. Yo, come on, man. Show some love.
I embrace the spirit, brother.
Hey, it's all
I'm
good,
I'm a spiritual being, brother.
Hey, bro. Hey, I thought I didn't have to disconnect you. I thought you could keep the cool, my bro. But there we go, man. That's how we closing out. And you see, the blackness triggers black people. Some black people got a white soul. The funny thing is, he's talking about spirit, and spirit don't have color. But, bro, your spirit is white, bro. You got the white man's spirit. Because only someone that's spiritually white is going to be offended when I'm saying that God is black, G. Like, how does that upset you, bro? Do you understand how
God's chosen one?
The true children of Israel
are black people.
Why is it such a problem to speak the truth?
It became a problem for us because of the propaganda machine. But it's more of a problem for them. They've taken our birthright.
They don't want us to be them.
They don't want us to be us. They don't want you wrapping your head.
Right.
You understand?
Even though we are the true Hebrews.
Exactly. So we can't even tell the truth now. Not on record, not on television shows.
If that's truly our birthright, there's no hate involved.
It's not.
How did this message get so misconstrued?
The Israelites, right? The Israelites, they were...
Nigga!
Let me say that again. The ancient Israelites, they were...
Strong's G 3526. Niger.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Real nigga roll call. Niggers bleed. Jigga my nigga. Niggers for life. Real niggas don't die. Shame on a nigga. Suck a nigga. Ain't no nigga.
Niggas.
And did you say the word loudly for the judges?
Nigga.
Niggas.
One more time.
Nigger.
Niggas.
Nigga.
Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. You can't compare the Holocaust to what happened to slaves. The concentration camps wasn't even in the States. Somehow they still getting reparations to this day. That's fucked up. The white folks using black folks to make them richer. Bible said Jesus people had descriptions of a nigga. So miss me with this God's white stuff. Because we the original Jews and they not like us. You're not even a Jew. You Jewish. You're not even a Jew. You Jewish. I just want to bit. You see, the key word in Jewish is ish. It means to some extent. So don't repent or find your whole family with it. Now you got to get your mother, father, uncle, and your anti-Semitics. If all your people is evil, if all your people is evil, I don't knock Hitler, bro. Because y'all built the first slave ships. After y'all got niggas' trust. So I brought German protection. Call the cops if you want. Let's not see what side you on when the swastika's up.
From Babylon to Timbuktu, page 213, entitled Ham. It's an alarming fact that other nations know more about your culture and history than you do. Isaiah chapter 1, verses 2 and 3. Hear, O heaven, and hearken, O earth, for YAHUAH has spoken, saying, I have begotten and bred up children, but they have rebelled against me. The ox knows his owner and the ass his master's crib, but Israel does not know me, and the people has not
You will die
regarded
from my
me.
pen stroke like Death Note. If it's written form, we battle. Freestyle, I'll sun you off the top like solar panels. And I got more examples. And I got more examples. No matter how many menorah lamps you have, you'll never hold a candle to the levels of pressure I was born to handle. You know why? Because you don't have no souls or backbones. Bro, you don't even know your past, bro. Real Jews were Hebrews, black men who used to grow their afros. Real Jews were Hebrews, black men who used to grow their afros. Real Jews were Hebrews, black men who used to grow their afros. You guys are just a bunch of fucking random phony Polish assholes who forged your passports. And
you know what you are? You're an ancient Israelite.
Ancient Israelite, that's what you are. That's who you are. So, if you give me time, if you give me time,
but
how old are you?
No, we don't have
so many years.
I know. Look at this. This is pages and pages of notes. And I promise we'll give more teaching. But here is my challenge to you.
All right.
I'm hearing some of your traditions. It's like the days of the Bible.
Yes.
Do you want to remain ancient Israelites or you want to be Jews? Do you want to remain ancient Israelites or you want to be Jews? Do you want to remain ancient Israelites or you want to be Jews?
There's only one true ethnic Jew because they are Africans, and if you read the original Bible written in Phoenician Hebrew, they're not. Jewish people are not Europeans. The modern Jews in Israel are Russians or Khazars to be precise, from Russia. I learned it from my grandfather that he was because he was an Ashkenazi Jew.
And they're saying, like, from my tribe, I'm Igbo, Nigeria, that they're saying that there's Jews out of Nigeria too, the oldest tribe. I'm Igbo, Nigeria, that they're saying that there's Jews out of Nigeria too, the oldest tribe.
Listen, Genesis chapter 11 verse 10 explains the genealogy of Shem. Shem was a black man in Africa. If you repeat this back, Genesis 14 verse 13, Abraham steps on the scene. Being a descendant of Shem, which is a fact, means Abraham too was black. Abraham, born in the city of a black man, called Nimrod, grandson of Ham. Ham had 4 sons. One was named Canaan. Here, let me do some explaining. Abraham, Isaac was Jacob had 12 sons, for real, and these were the children of Israel.
I'm gonna tell you, God is black.
God is black.
In Deuteronomy 28, it talks about us, and for those who don't know, this is a church that believes that the original people of the book are the black brothers. Because sometimes you'll run upon somebody and they don't have the credentials and the identification on them, but you can see other things on their person to identify them. God in Deuteronomy said, even though my people get scattered and they lose their identification, I will show you the way to always identify my people. The curses will be a sign, a token upon them. Anywhere you find the curses is where you find my people.
Get up in the morning, slaving for bread, sir, so that every mouth can be fed.
Do you know that the black man in America is Israel? That he's Jews? Do you know that?
Yes.
Yes.